Give me a bit to get everything right. Then still have to do things. Okay. Now speed reload off on. Okay. Here we go. Damn cough. Damn placebo. It's absolutely placebo by this point. Anyways, it is time to finally continue. Wait, give me a bit. Okay, sorry, I just had to cancel some timers, which I needed to the mic for.
You don't really have a seven.
What? Alexa, off. Did not think that was happening. My bad. Okay, here we go. Gets my usual bit of practice on Puu Black. Then okay, I am not worried about Puu Black anymore. I think I'm just gonna leave that be for now. Wow. Um, one. Okay. I should not have... Well, I mean, I won. That's all I really needed. Anyways. Doing this, okay. Alright. Now for what I'm worried about. Now for what I was worried about actually practicing. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Okay. I think I could have lived, I just didn't know what to do. Where? I think the problem is the fan after all. So I'm gonna need to learn how to open the fan myself, I think. And probably break it, to be honest. But, oh well. This seems very clean so far. What? I just didn't press the button. That was just me being very dumb. I think I would have won that too. That was just the ultimate stupid. I guess my brain is apparently not here today. Apparently. We'll try again. Yeah, no, that's... I guess I am just too tired. Hello? Welcome. It's good to see you. My name's Bolt. Hello. Sorry, I'm kind of just... As of right now, I'm just practicing this. trying to get better at this so that... Oh, it's too loud? Me? I wouldn't consider myself lost. This is just me practicing because I'm currently... Let me lower the volume a bit. I'm practicing for hard mode attempts because that's what I normally... I haven't played in a couple months and I'm trying to... Oh. Oh. I might be dumb. That's another thing with me. Sorry. I didn't understand. I'm prone to that as well. And there's a victory. No damage. That's about what I want a normal run to look like. But I want to... But one isn't enough. I need to be good at it. Like, actually good at getting it. I'm gonna do full runs. Anyways, welcome. My name's Bolt. I'm just a little small floof, but who enjoys suffering. So here's the thing. My current best run on hard mode is 58 deaths, 3 hours, 20 minutes. That is a submitted run to the speedrun leaderboards. 26 of those deaths were to core. Almost half. So I want to make sure that I have this set. I'm honestly more confident in Sanctuary than I am here. By the way, when I pause, I'll explain later. For those pauses, basically I'm switching hands because I match much better with my left hand and my right hand. So I kind of just have to move my left hand over somehow. No, this isn't. Just this. Thank you. What? I wasn't paying enough attention, I think. And yeah. I wasn't paying... I think I could have won that. But anyways, the point. If you could look at the controller in the bottom right, with how I play the game, my left hand is much faster at mashing than my right hand. This is my right thumb. That is my best matching speed. With my left index finger, it is much faster that way. So in order for me to get more damage in, I pause so that I have the... I don't know. Well, I mean, I kind of do know. I'm actually left-handed. Yeah, it's this compared to this. I'm not right-handed. So yeah, so when I pause, I generally pause when I jump over there so that I can move my left hand, hover over the weapon, press the B button to exit the menu, and mash. So you'll see that happening a lot whenever I need to do something fast. Okay. Well, this is Cave Story. It's a very old game and one of my favorite games of all time. Actually, no, I'd say it is my favorite game of all time. But this is a port. This is... It's hard for me to describe this normally. Basically, this is a freeware game. This was a game made in 2004, the very first indie game ever. One person made all of it. And it got ported a bunch of times to different platforms. And this is Cave Story Plus, the theme port. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah. This was the very first freeware game before Celeste, the first indie game, correction. Before Celeste, before Undertale, all of that. And it was PC freeware, so, yeah. This is a much more... Yeah. Sorry, I'm just saying random gibberish because I'm focusing on this at the same time and trying to speak. Nope. Oh, okay, we win. We win. That's... Anyways, the strat that I'm doing, and that is generally the best strat, those golden Doritos are weapon experience. Instead of you leveling up, the weapons level up. That's how the mechanics of this game works. And each weapon generally gets stronger as it levels up. Here, let me show you. Going into the previous area. Yes. It is. There's hearts that it can drop. And then these. These are weapon experience. The blade is the only weapon, not including the Nemesis, which is different, but the blade is the only weapon that doesn't get objectively better as it grows. When this levels up to level 3, it becomes a very different weapon. That is very useful in its own right, but level 2 is what you need to make this fight work on hard mode. Because yes, there is... Change, to go back. There are 3 difficulty modes. Easy mode, original, and hard mode. Original is what the freeware was like. Hard mode is stupid. In the game, there are normally life capsules, of course. Like, you can upgrade your health. You start at 3, by the end of the game, you have 50. Hard mode, you start at 3, you end at 8. At the very end of the game. Every single life capsule in the game, except for 1, is gone. Also, the strongest weapon in the game, the missile launcher, is also gone. It is, but at the same time, I love it. It's like, it's very blatantly unfair in many spots, but it's very learnable too. Like I said, I've gotten it in like 3.5 hours, which is... To put it one way, my first playthrough took me around a month. And like 20 hours of gameplay or something. That was the first playthrough. But after that, it's just faster and faster. Don't worry about it. I have... Yeah. The artist that made it is amazing. That's Yenri. She's the one who made all of my art and actually a close friend of mine. I did commission all this, but it's all very cute. I can try and do a quick once-over of the game. Honestly? let me open up Live Split, actually. Let's do something. Let's do a run. I didn't have the best. I haven't done enough practice, I think. Yes. Wait. Thank you. I don't think I'm gonna finish in time, actually. Wait, no. No, I'm realizing... I should have enough time, actually. Never mind. I'll be okay. I just need to find Live Split so that I can... Give me a bit. I need to actually get... Where do I put it? Is a thing. I don't know where it is. I don't remember where it is. Sorry, I'm just searching my PC. I don't know where it is. Let me see something. Existing exists. No, I went over there because I have it in a spare sources. I just have to find. Or wait, no, I think I remember where it is. Found it. Now to wait for it to open. Not yet. I need to close the game so that it actually, because there's some things that save that shouldn't save. So basically, when you do a run, you need to reset the game in order so that things don't accidentally transfer over when they shouldn't. Hello. So many new people coming. Oh, okay. Okay, you two know each other. That makes sense. Window capture. Okay. So this should work. Let's go. Thank you. So this is Cave Story. Basically my favorite game of all time. I'm playing on hard mode because I hate myself. Or, wait, forgot one thing? Okay. Here we go. This is a save point. This is life refill, which is usually relevant. No, it's fine. I appreciate it, though. I mean, I'm not bad at this game. I'm just a masochist. I enjoy making things more difficult for myself and doing things that people wouldn't enjoy, that people would usually hate. I mean, I can. This is an early game. I'm able to talk and focus for the most part. Anyways, as you can see, I'm at level 1 right now. The Polar Star specifically. Instead of you leveling up, the weapon you have levels up, and you get more weapons over time. There's normally a life capsule up here to raise your max health by 3, but unfortunately, hard mode removes those. Those are recovery arts. Come on, there we go. And then, don't try and go into that door, it will hurt you. And now, we're at level 1, level up. Level 2, now it deals 2 damage. I have the time, I'm not... This isn't going to be the best run I ever have. Because I haven't done enough training, I'm going to be doing more runs after this. I'm mainly doing this to show what the game is like. The plot's also pretty good. Honestly, I probably could pause the plot, but right now it's the gameplay that's mattering to me. But it is a very good plot, I swear. Heal the fish. Yeah, it definitely is. Hi, Reiki. Thank you for the pets. Somehow we have 2 new users here. So I am doing a run through of the game with, like, an actual speedrun attempt to show what the game is kind of like. I still don't know what that means. What? I don't know what domain means. Alright. I don't speak Spanish, or whatever, if that means something. No, cute. But yeah, this is absolutely the solid strip. Note, I am prone to copying myself, as you can probably tell. Fun fact, that is a boss fight. It gives you a yes or no question of if you want to fight, and you actually can just say no. Which is very funny, and obviously saves time. I mean, this is a speedrun. I'm trying to go fast. The only thing you get for doing it is some weapon experience, which you get anyways. You don't understand any... If you say so. Anyways, yeah, especially... Basically, all of the games I play are games where having a significant amount of focus on the game is kind of important. So, some of my words may come out like gibberish from time to time. Fortunately, because I'm not the best ever at multitasking. I mean, my words sound like gibberish on the best of days, so that's not new, but when I'm trying to focus on something else. Level 3 now. Level 3 is a max level. I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. Just insert the minor spelling mistake meme that is just like giant explosion. I don't actually mind. I just... There'd normally be a life capsule up here, but I'm not on normal or easy mode, so no life capsule for me. A lot of what I do isn't gonna make sense without actually... Because I'm gonna do, like, shortcuts and stuff. Not necessarily shortcuts, but things that the game needs to tell you to do first. And I took a hit. And as you notice, if you look at my experience bar, it actually went down. You can directly level down by taking damage. The way it works is when you get hit, you lose twice the amount of weapon experience compared to health that you lost. So since I took 2 damage there, I lost 4 weapon experience, and that can level you down. Which, yes, which often is a bad thing, but sometimes it's important when you want to keep something at a low level. And you can refill it again pretty quickly, so... Because, for example, there are... For example, it's -1 right there. There's a few things that you don't always want to be at max level. The blade is the biggest example. And there's a heart refill, so... There's probably a bunch of inside jokes that I'm not going to recognize, but sure. And now for the matching. Well, not yet. And now matching. Yeah. And that's the first boss that you have to face, and pretty easily. It's complicated, but let's just say that they've essentially gone berserk. That's the easiest way to put it. Fair. I'll do a more plot-based one someday, but like if you want, I can do the plot like another day. But right now, I want to see if I can actually do this fast. Because I've been doing a lot of practice. Maybe not enough practice, but I still want to see. Nope. Save. Do not want to die. The thing on the bottom, that's Basil. It is technically instant death. It deals 100 damage to you. Yes. Its name is Basil. It's an enemy. It deals more damage than you can ever have max HP. It is literal instant death. Thankfully, that's all it does. It just chills on the bottom. Unfortunately, there are a few points in here where you do have to go to the bottom. But it's pretty simple to avoid. It's just very simple rubber banding. It just tries to... Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good, I got the heal. Yeah, I mean, hearts heal 2 HP, and those deal 2 damage. So, I can get hit once and be fine. It's later in the game where everything starts dealing more than 2. Can't believe it's been 12 minutes already. In almost exactly 2 hours, I won't be done with this game by a 2-hour mark, but in exactly 2 hours, I'm gonna need to go do something, because I have an infection currently that I need to take pills every 8 hours for. That needs to be exactly every 8 hours. So, would be that. 2 hours. It's nothing bad. I've already went to the doctor for it. It's just something that I need to take several pills for. Pills, a shower. I've already went to the doctor, gotten the antibiotics. We know what to do. It's just... Yes. I just can't take it early. It needs to be, like, basically every 8 hours on the dot. It should be 2 hours from now. I have a bunch of alarms set up for it to make sure that I'm prepared in time. Unfortunately, it means that I need to cut off my sleep a lot. Because I need to take 3 times a day in the next 5 days. So, rip any sleep that I had. Yeah. Mood of a lifetime. Sleeping is the best. And now these are... We're in a new area with much upgraded enemies. They look the same, but they don't act the same. Yes. Very soon. Take your time. Uh-oh. Okay. And make a break forward. Key obtained. It's key to this guy's house, who happens to be named Santa for some reason. Who has nothing to do with the actual sort of Christmas Santa. Anyways, for helping, you get a weapon and progression. So this is the required weapon to get. It, of course, just the Polar Star, the starting weapon is at level 3. But level 1... Funny you should mention that. You'll see later. Anyway, the Fireball starts at level 1. Just like every other weapon. So, but they have very different use cases. Definitely. I get what you mean. It's better now. As it levels up, it looks a lot better. So the Fireball bounces along the ground, which sometimes means that the Polar Star is still what you prefer. the polar star shoots straight ahead, so it's better for getting long gaps. Like, for example, you're not hitting these with the fireball. Well, you could, but I wouldn't try it. They are basically Doritos. These are the weapon experience. Doritos are your weapon XP. When you kill an enemy, they have a chance to drop a heart, a weapon experience, or a missile pack. Missiles are not available in hard mode, so it's just what health and experience. Don't worry, other people definitely have thought Doritos. You talk to the fireplace in order to get through. And now a bunch of jellyfish spawn. Oh, I got hit. Okay, and I got the heal. One of them dropped the heart, so no worries. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. But yeah, it could be extra damage, extra range, or more on screen at a time when you level up. Yes, 100%. I am a big Cave Story fan. Then, yeah. I mean, there. But yeah, the hard stuff isn't here yet. Anyways, remember to talk about Santa giving you coal? This is a necessary item for progression. Obtain the charcoal. Hooray for funnies. I could make such a bad joke based off that. But I won't. Alright, 56. I'm not laughing at the your mom joke. I'm laughing at you two's antics together in general. I can kind of tell. Either hate each other or very tsundere for each other. Gotta make sure those red circles deal 3 damage to you, so gotta be very careful. I cannot get hit by those. No keyhole seems to be rusted. I mean, all of this is easy so far, but we're fast approaching the first spot where I can reasonably expect to potentially die. All of this is a joke so far. This right here is the first place where I could die. I don't think I will, but I could. Rip. Unfortunately. Sorry. Press F to pay respects. Anyways, now you actually do have to fight, and I could die here. I'm probably gonna die. I got hit. I got hit in the worst way possible. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. That was a lot scarier than I'd like to expect, but I got hit once. But thankfully I did not die. You can absolutely do that faster. I just don't know how to without getting hit. I think getting hit is a bad idea on hard mode. Anyways, now those fans are online. I do not want to get hit. Anyways, now we go back and we need one more jellyfish juice. Well, we need another jellyfish juice. We're not even... This wouldn't be the last one. Kill those bats that are hanging up on top. Okay. I'm gonna save often, because I don't want to die. Anyways, after beating Balrog, those fans are online, so I no longer need jellyfish juice to get past there. I wish I had any good tips, but I kind of just... The entire reason I stream is to document all of this. And for the emotes. I mainly did it for the sake of the emotes, honestly. I may be able to have more streaming tips. I'd be able to have actual tips if I thought more about it. But, my brain cells are kind of occupied. Everything I'm saying is kind of just, like, filterless, no thoughts brought of it. Yeah. I do a lot of research. I probably... When it comes to actual things I know, I probably put like a few hundred hours worth of knowledge and just learning things into this game. Despite having around, I want to say around 90, 95 hours of me actually playing, that doesn't include, first off, I played this a decade ago on my DSi. And second, just looking at videos and stuff for knowledge on how to do things best. I am the kind of person who will willingly spoil myself in order to either have the best experience or just do as good as I can. And I generally don't really play... I don't know where I'm going with that sentence, to be honest. I don't know where I was going with that. I mean, I do Pokemon, kind of, but not really. As for actual games that I've done Celeste, I've done also known as V6, which are 2 other indie games. For V6, I did a no death mode run, submitted that to the leaderboards. But yeah. And then I also do ROM hacks of like there's a ROM hack called Super Mario RPG Armageddon, which is basically just it's the challenge ROM hack to make things as hard as possible. Because it's me. I do challenge stuff. And that's probably the thing I put the most time in, but I haven't even finished it. I need to go back to it. I also plan on playing Mega Man. At some point, one of my next projects, after I finish what I'm doing here, is doing, Mega Man 9 Hero Mode and Superhero Mode no-hit, and Mega Man 10 Hard Mode no-hit. Because those have never been done before. Anyways. I think my computer might crash if I do that. What I'm currently doing is as resource-intensive my computer can go. I am using a laptop that was mid-specs in 2018. My computer might genuinely crash if I try to play Halo. Plus, I'm not an FPS fan. Yeah. I got this laptop 7 years ago. Over 7 years ago, actually. And it was mid-level then. I mean, I get it. It's just not my cup of tea. Anyways. It's not that simple. I don't have the money for that. I also don't have income in general, but that's its own story. Either way, I know what I like, and Valorant and stuff is not the kind of thing that I enjoy playing. Watching? Sure, sometimes. Playing? Nah. I don't like multiplayer games in general. Multiplayer is just... I much prefer single-player games, like, across the board. Anyways. Up next is what we like to know as Balfrog, because Balrog is a normal name, and... Alright, good luck. Let's just say that this is the first boss that I can expect I am probably going to die to. The previous boss I thought I might. I do not think of getting out of here with one death. Yeah. He is very chunky. Actually, we might be good. Okay, never mind. Turned out that it's much easier than I thought it was by doing something that I haven't. So here's the thing, since I use a control stick, if I try to hold up and shoot, if I'm just slightly to the side, I run. And I ran into and died on just by making contact with him before on multiple occasions. But I tried it this once, and it worked. So, had to be very careful, though. It's gonna... go up here because it's safer. Deathless so far, which is nice. Yes, this is meant to be a speedrun. I'm not going ultra fast because I'm focused more on death count. Death count is what I'm finding most important right now. Okay. Yeah. Words. Alright, thank you. You have a good day, too. Appreciate you coming along. Oh. So, I probably need water anyway, so I'm just gonna stop talking for a bit since I don't think anyone's here. Let me check, actually. I mean, Reiki's around, kind of, but lurking, probably. Either way, I'm not... bit of a dry throat, and I don't want to go up and get water. At least not yet. So I'm just gonna be silent until I see someone show up again. Okay. Yeah. One more thing to get. My eyes are hurting already. Okay, we're good? Hello. Yes, I am finally back streaming. Everything is... Not everything is back to normal. There's still a lot going on in life, but my bed frame's back, my streaming setup is kind of okay again. I just have some things to watch out for. I might have to pause stream for a bit at some point. Yeah. It's been... Sorry, I didn't see... Been focusing on this. It's been a while, but I'm at least glad to be back. Anyways, it's good to see you. I don't know. I think I said that already. My brain is not entirely on. That... How... Wow. Okay, that's my first time dying to Omega, I think, ever. Okay. Well, that's number one. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think I've ever died to Omega before, which is hilarious. Okay. That was chaotic, but I got it. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on in my personal life and making it that I can't stream. Like, a lot of stuff. Most of it... I blame myself for getting distracted. That wasn't... I shouldn't have... That was my bad for talking. I just did the objectively incorrect thing. Anyways, yeah. My room has been unusable for a bit over a month, so I finally am in a spot where it is usable again. Okay, wait. Much better. Two deaths up to here, which is still technically a PB, but neither of them are deaths that I'm happy about. Which, I mean, this isn't going to be the only run I do. Depends on the other games you're thinking of. The problem is that I don't have the money to buy other games. I have, the only games that I have, the only games I play are the games that I have, and the games that my computer can actually run. Because that needs to be kept in mind too. I've looked at them, I don't have an interest in either of them. It's like, they look like good games, not my kind of game. I'm more the Mega Man Select, this game. Some of the Pokemon. And just other... Yeah. I'm not one for, like, first-person games or anything similar. I haven't been in here in so long that I forgot how this goes a bit. lag. I'm mad at that one. I guess it's not as... It's not as consistent as I thought it was. But yeah, I'm more like the platformers, RPGs. RPGs in general. And fighting games, actually, yes. I'll include those too, like Smash, and I would play Street Fighter if my computer could support it. And if I had the money to do so. But not only do I not have the money to afford it, but my computer might genuinely crash if I try to play it. Sorry if I'm not really talking much. I need to focus on this, because this is a speed run. Well, technically it's a low death run, but close enough to a speed run. I do not. I do not have one. I wish I had one. The only other console I have is a new 3DS XL, which is modded, so I could technically play online with it with games that allow online. Yeah, I would play if I could. I would absolutely play with you. Unfortunately, it's just a problem of the game interests we have, either I can't play or just don't line up. Okay, that's pretty good. It's funny, the world record is already done by this point. I'm definitely taking my time. I think this is actually slower than my previous run so far. So I'll have to make up the time on deaths. Alright. And okay. Okay. Oh, I saw Lab Spike there. Uh-oh. Let me... Just wanted to check Task Manager. Nothing seems out of order, which sucks. Okay. Okay. Need to talk. Okay. Let's see something. Okay, much faster. I don't know why I was always trying to do this. Uh-oh. Okay, no spikes down there, thankfully. Okay. Alright. I shouldn't die, but just in case I would like to save. I'm still at 3 decks, I'm pretty sure. It's still a PD. Okay. Slow, but methodical. That's how I like it. I think I'm just about tied. If I don't die, I'll be about tied in PB pace. Which means I was slower than last time, which I'm not a fan of. Okay. I want to be just a bit above level 2. Uh-oh. I'm seeing the lag spikes, and I'm hating it. Okay. Now, no more experience on this. Instead, death. That's death number 4. I'm not happy about that. Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh god, the lag's everywhere now. The frame drops are constantly multiplying. Is there a way, is there anything else I can lower? Maybe this? Lower live split? Lower Python? Sorry, I'm going through Task Manager trying to lower priority as many things possible so that lag reductions. Or death. So unfortunate. Okay. I'm pretty sure I almost died there. Okay. First try Puu Black is nice. Okay. Made it. What? 5 deaths. I'm mad at that one. I'm realizing I didn't practice. Okay. First try. 5 deaths. PB pace. There we go. And easy. I love that. Favorite boss in the game, genuinely. Damn it! I tried 6Fs. That one Gaudi has repeatedly killed me. I don't like that ninja. And run for it. And die again. 7 deaths. I think. I've already lost track. Pretty sure 7 deaths. Yeah, 7 deaths. Oh, I'm not a fan of how I've already leveled up the blade a good bit. I'm not a fan of how much weapon XP the blade already has. I can do it, Curly. I'm not. Scared me. Okay. Now we are at core. Time for arguably the hardest part of the run. Alright, please, please. I believe we're at 7 deaths. I haven't been keeping track perfectly, admittedly, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're at. It is time for hell. Not literal hell, but taking hell. Literal hell comes later. Damn it! Tried to jump. Not a first try, but I wasn't expecting a first try. That's 8 deaths. No! That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. That was my mistake. I know where I went wrong. That should have been 8 deaths to core. But instead it's now 9. Well, 8 deaths past core, but now it's 9 deaths currently. And this is why I need to do enough training. I should have thought they weren't going to be here for a while, for too long. I started this entirely because... Hey, slower mastery got it done. Nice! 9 deaths. Only 2 deaths to cool. Not... I'd like to do better, but I'm happy with that. 2 deaths to core. Remember the Toad World, people. Nine deaths so far. This is by far the best run I've ever had. Which, I mean, makes sense with how much training I've done. Now it just comes down to how well I do on Sanctuary, and the fun boss mode, I guess. Oh. Of course. Okay. Let's... Nice. Alright. Now Iron Man. I'm worried about Iron Man a little bit. Okay. Damn it! Death to Ironhead, of course. Oh, okay, and tilt. The tilt's coming on. Death number 11. The tilt is absolutely arriving. I died twice to Ironhead. I died more to Ironhead than I did to Core. Okay, I died twice to Ironhead and twice to Core. And we are at 11. And oh god, multiple lab spikes in a row. Okay. Okay. Ah, I hate my stupid cough. Okay. What? I didn't. That was my fault. I went too fast. I need to remember. Slow down. Down the. That's number 12. One that's in the egg corridor. What? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Apparently I'm out of practice from the egg corridor. It's 13. Oh, I died to the same thing twice. Okay, I'm tilted. 14 deaths. Now I make a break for it this time. Uh-oh. Alright, nice. That P will die. Alright. I forgot to check with my Pinion, which might be important. I mean, not with my Pinion, not yet. Anyways, you know. Always. Uh-oh. Okay. You have 13 deaths though? No, wait, 14 deaths. Because I died to headquarter 3 times, so 14 deaths. Yeah, right. Oh, hi, Samu! Sorry I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I haven't been on live for a few months, mainly because of, let's just say, chaos on my end. Bed frame broken, sleeping on the couch, AC not working, so my stream setup not being able to be really available. And also a cough for a few months, that I still kind of have, but it's placebo, I think. I've been having a cough for the past 2.5 months, but again, actually no, 3 months. Starting tomorrow will be 3 months, but I think in the past month it's just been placebo because it hasn't been around for like weeks, and then it immediately started up when I started streaming again. Yep. Yeah, my body hates me, and my life is being a bit brutal, but I'm dealing with it. Either way, I'm hoping to stream more consistently now. I don't know if it'll be every day, but at least better. Better than it was. Okay. Yeah. Hope you've been having a good time. Or at least a passable time. Oh. I might just be dumb, but I'm not 100% on what that is, so. But I hope if it's something bad, like, it's improving. Oh god, yeah, nope. Yeah, I completely understand that. Hopefully, it's improving in some way. Or at least you have progress on how to improve. That's good. Unkin what? Yes, it is. This is a game that came out in 2004 originally. It is the very first indie game of all time. Yes, this was an indie game made by one person. Hi again, Reiki. Not only was this made by one person, this was a PC freeware game that was made by one person who made the graphics, the music, the story, the gameplay. Fun fact: he even made. I think I've went on this rant with you before, actually, but still, I care about this game a lot. And he even made the program that made the music. This wasn't like an Audacity thing. Audacity didn't exist yet. This was made personally. All of it. And it's basically, it's the first indie game of all time, and in my opinion, and it's my favorite game of all time. And it's been ported to like every platform you can think of. Steam, Switch, PS4. Hell, it was on the DSi. I think it's better than Undertale and Celeste. Maybe that's on my own nostalgia, but yeah, I mean that's fair. But those are the two indie games everyone thinks of when it comes to like pixels. Yeah, I mean that's valid. I get that. But it's something I care about. But those are like the indie games that everyone looks to. I think it's at least the best indie game of all time. At least of these kinds. Or at least it's my favorite. I don't know. I think Shovel Knight is indie. I think also Hollow Knight counts as indie. I don't know if I could put Hollow Knight. I don't know if I could put this above Hollow Knight like, objectively. Honestly, I think objectively, all of the other games I mentioned are technically better. But subjectively, I like this more than every other game. Yeah, Hollow Knight is technically indie, even though it's like, it's by definition indie. But it doesn't have the same. Either way, this is still, even with all those added on top, I still have this as my favorite. And in the ports, they've added a hard mode, which, let's just say the hard mode is kind of miserable, but I love it. So in this game, there are heart containers, like you'd expect in Zelda. You start with 3 health and eventually make your way up to 50. In hard mode, all but 1 heart container have been removed. In addition, the best weapon in the game, the missile launcher, is also gone. So you were expected to no-hit or close to no-hit the vast majority of the game. With saves, of course. Okay, I need to pay attention to... In 16 or 15 minutes, I need to take a pill for an infection I have. Uh-oh. Wait, what am I doing? I'm forgetting something very important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We go back. I need the mushroom. Damn it, I can't charge the... What? Ah. Okay, that's 15. 15 deaths. Uh-oh. What? Okay, I died twice, in my opinion. That's insane. That's, 16 deaths. Oh. My bad. This is... There we go. I'm gonna make it to the final boss gauntlet, and then I'm going to need to... Oh, wait. Nope, not yet. And then I'm gonna need to take the pill. Um... Okay, there we go. What? Oh, I bonked. I bonked on the wall. Okay, so it was 16 deaths. I think we're at 17. Okay, yeah. Because I was at 9 from Core, 11 from Ironhead, 14 after Scrambled Egg Corridor, 16 after Mapigon, and then... So that's 17. I'm not sure I should have gotten hit there. I'm glad I didn't, but I probably should have. Oh my god. Yeah, thanks. Nope. Okay. We are doing the casual strats. We are doing... I might have time to get the final boss one first. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Simple fight. Okay, simple enough. Damn it. Off again. Yes, I have 4 minutes. Around 4 or 5 minutes. So this attempt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay. One more hit and I'm down. And I'm down. Okay. That's 18. I didn't make this attempt. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna do half of the next attempt because there's enough time for that. Oh, nope. There we go. By the way, 18 deaths now, so in case I forget, lose track of time. Um... Okay, we're good. "60 seconds. I'll prepare, but I need to go now. I will be right back. I'm gonna take the pill, bathroom, water, etc. Just everything I need to. I am back. Thank yous. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can get it this time. I'm not sure how I didn't get hit there, but I didn't. I think I literally lived to a hand slip. Okay. There we go. Much better. Now to not die. No escape choke, please. Escape choke would be miserable. Okay, here we go. Oh my god! What the hell was that RNG? I would so... What? I was going to die there on multiple occasions. That one wanted me dead. I haven't practiced beat 2 today, so... Let's see how this goes. Damn it. Okay. Understandable. That's fine. That is... 18 deaths. I think. Was it 18 or 19? Yeah. Okay. Yes. 19. Yeah, Sorry, I'm not able to keep track too well while also focusing on the game. Up. 20. I walked directly into that one. That one wasn't a good bet. Alright. See you. Well, I tried to get hit by the butte, and I failed. That's... I've already lost track. I want to say 21, 22. I managed to lose track already. Of course. What? That was bad. I think I'm at 23, 22. I've already lost track. I'm so bad at this. Holy, what in the hell is all of this? This is the worst RNG I've seen out of any of my attempts. B2, okay, B2 is being brutal today. So much worse than yesterday. I don't get it. What's going on here? I need to be better. Much better. But this is killing me. And this is why I knew that I wasn't gonna be done with this no matter what. What the fuck? Okay, got a life spot. Damn it. Okay, that one worked. You're finally out. On. Okay. One. I'm going to wait for you to line up. Uh, God. Heart's pounding. Please. Uh-oh. Okay. Now it's 4. Nice! Oh my god. That first try past B2. I'm gonna screenshot. Okay. So, obviously, not good enough. So, we'll be back. We will be back. This is not close to over. Neither with Cave Story or even with hard mode below that. This was like 30 or something. I'm gonna let's see, is there anyone that's up that I want to raid? Just the Jonas. Shuddering. While that's going, let me set up who to raid next. So I'm gonna go raid the Plutonians again. Hi! I won. I had like 10 plus deaths and I lost track of the deaths, so I'm gonna have to go back and check. But the first time I made it out of B2, I won. Which is pretty good odds. It's faster than... This is a 45-minute PB. And I want to say like 20 deaths PB. 20 to 25. So I had 58 deaths, so we're on a 25 deaths PB. Honestly, I don't think I need to go back and look. Either way, I'm not going to submit this yet. I want a better time and a better death count before I submit it to leaderboards again. Of course, I will be uploading this to my mod channel, but I'm not gonna be, and I'll probably share this in Discord server, in a Cave Story Discord server. I mean, I'm gonna start again tomorrow, probably. I'm not done. I'm nowhere near done. All I know is that I need to do a bit more B2 training, sanctuary training, because I had a lot of death there. I could cut out like 10. So I'll be back tomorrow, training for that, and maybe doing another run. But in the meantime, as I mentioned, unfortunately gonna lag a bit while I open my browser, because it always lags when I open up the browser. Case in point, you can see how much it is lagging while I'm trying to... I'm trying to set up for a raid, and in order to do that, I need to have them open. And you know what? I can close live split now. Yes, safe splits. So and there's some pre-rolls on Utilities side. So I'm gonna wait for them to be handled. Sorry about all this. It usually takes a lot longer than I'd like. I'll let you know when I'm ready with them. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Reiki, for staying, and the others who came around from time to time. And have a good day.